This morning, on a nice cold chilly morning, I thought I was going to talk about something red and hot. Not chili peppers or anything like that, but the aloe. This is the one plant that I always feel is the one thing that brightens up your winter. Waking up in the morning and looking at these beautiful orange and red spires on the top of these trees. Not only are they lovely in the flowers, but they're also lovely structural plants. If you look at this specimen, this is what we call a bastard aloe. It's a mixture of the Aloe arborescens and the Aloe ferox, but it grows with a beautiful clear stem like this, forms a multi-head on the top. This one splits up into two heads already, and then gets these masses of flowers in the winter months. Lovely, lovely specimen tree. So another example, if we look over here, here's another lovely example, a single stemmed one of the same plant. These Aloe ferox mixed with the arborescens can get up to a height of about 3.5 meters. Always have this lovely stem. This one we haven't cleaned off, where we had cleaned off the other one. So you see quite a lot of dead old leaves on the base of it. Next one that I'm going to show you, this is the true ferox. This is the true Aloe ferox. Got a much lighter leaf, grey blue color leaf almost, with a lovely little stripy formation in the front of it. Gets a bit more of a orangey flower. Besides the tree aloes, you also get all the different types of the smaller aloes. This is one of the small aloes local to this area called Aloes striata. Gets a lovely little yellow and orange flower on it. Lovely rosette type leaves, and it'll send out a lot of multi-leaves around it. That is one of the bigger of the ground aloes. Then you go right down to the very small. This is a little Aloe berrifolia. Very small, stays like this, stays this height, masses out on the side, and sends up also a lovely little spire, a little orange spire like that, but much later in the winter months. This is another example of one of the ground aloes, but it sends up a very long spire, as you can see. Flowers on this one can actually get up to about 2 meters high. This one forms a mass at the base. Spreads, doesn't have much of a coloring in the leaves, but a very nice sharp, and then the coloring of the leaves, a nice sort of grey-green leaf in it. Also a lovely specimen to use in your garden. Okay, the last specimen I'm going to be talking about is the tree aloe, Aloe barbary. This one gets into a massive tree. It can get up into about at least 20 meters up in the high fort, where it commonly comes from. But in this part of the world, average height of about 8 meters can be expected. They can also be planted in a pot. As you can see, this one has been planted into a wine barrel. This is a multi-planting of 3 of them. This tends to keep them a little bit smaller, almost bonsais them according to the size of the root ball. Lovely fast growing of the tree aloes. It doesn't really flower very easily in its younger life. It only flowers when it gets up to most probably about 10-12 years old. But a beautiful structural plant that is very commonly used as an architectural feature in planting.